Hey everyone, this is the Movie Maniac. Thank you for watching and hello to new and returning subscribers. Today, we're going to review Mortal Kombat. As Outworld's threat to Earthrealm grows, MMA fighter Cole Young joins warriors Liu Kang, Kung Lao, and Kano in a high-stakes battle for the soul of the universe. Once again, this is Warner Brothers. I can't show you footage because they'll flag this video. In full disclosure, I'm a huge old-school Mortal Kombat fan. Yeah, I just am. I mean, I grew up with those games. I have some great memories seeing the 1995 film in theaters. I remember owning the soundtrack for that movie. Oh my god. There's so much we could talk about when it comes to Mortal Kombat from that era. So going into this one, I was pumped, but I try to have realistic expectations because I can't expect a perfect movie. There are some awesome scenes in this movie. The first 10 minutes, honestly, guys, they feel as if they were made by a completely different director. That almost strikes me as something they shot after production, because the rest of the movie, there's nothing really that lives up to and has the same tone as those initial 10 minutes. Without giving away any spoilers, I'll say that when Sub-Zero first shows up in the city, that's pretty cool. Introducing Reptile was a lot of fun. When they get to the desert and then they go into the temple, and all of that was good. Some of that actually reminded me of the original movie a little bit. I'd say the two best scenes in this movie are the intro, and then there's a dinner scene near the end of the movie that involves Kano, and I won't give anything away, but that was incredibly well done. I wish the whole movie could have been of that quality. But unfortunately, as all of this is going on, I hate to tell you guys this as such a fan, but the filmmaking just felt soulless. It really felt like I'm watching something put together by a corporate committee with a checklist. You know, I actually read an interview with this director, and he said that he wasn't a fan of these games growing up, that he was more of a Call of Duty and Halo fan. Yeah, not good. And guys, I hate to tell you this next part, but some of the acting is very poor. I'm not going to mention any actors' names, but believe me, when you watch this, you'll know it. I don't know whether to blame the actors or the filmmaker. Look, either way, it's inexcusable, and I don't expect the best acting. This doesn't have to be an Academy Award-winning picture, but we do have to get the basics right. There are a lot of visual effects in the second half of this movie that feel unfinished. As a matter of fact, that's something you could actually say about the second half, maybe in the last 30 minutes of this movie. It doesn't feel complete. And I'm not only talking about, oh, well, they're hoping to make sequels and introduce more things, but no, I literally mean it seems as if there's missing footage, or they didn't have enough money or didn't want to put enough money into some of the visual effects department's work, and it shows. If you go back and watch that original 1995 movie, you can tell the director made it with almost a childlike excitement. There's so much enthusiasm going into that version of Mortal Kombat. This one feels like the first episode of a TV series. Guys, with all that being said, I'm going to give Mortal Kombat a 6 out of 10. This was a big disappointment for me. I actually wanted to do everything in my power to love it. Will I watch it again? Probably, because I'm such a big old school Mortal Kombat fan. And I like the new games too, don't get me wrong. I think they're great. But this just didn't give me what I wanted from a movie. I think that the fatalities were good. Some of those individual scenes I pointed out were perfectly fine. But for instance, with Kano, they milked him to death. He was great comedic relief for a while, and then they overused him for that. People are wondering, are we going to get a sequel, and will the sequel be better? Honestly, they should probably scrap this, start again, and just give it the budget it needs, and do everything you need to have a proper beginning, middle, and end. Wrap this thing up with tons of closure, and then see if you are going to go on to do more of it. There's always more content. Look, the original movie ended on a huge cliffhanger. And if they never made another one, it still would have been a cool movie from 1995 with tons of 90s cheese in it, you know, and we would have all been okay with that. But this one, just a big letdown for me. I can only recommend it to die-hard Mortal Kombat fans, but to everyone else, I can't tell you to go see it. And I would only recommend that you watch it once if you qualify as being a die-hard Mortal Kombat fan, just to make up your own mind, but really nothing else. Alright guys, what do you think of the new Mortal Kombat movie? I know a lot of people do seem to like it as well, and there's just as many of us who don't, so sound off below. Most of you already know the drill, but for those who don't, make sure to smash that notification bell. Like, comment, and subscribe so you can stay inside the mind of a movie maniac.